I forgot all my pencils are over there. I will be right back. Classic Dawn fail. Okay, I'm back and I have my pencils now. All right, so I hope that everybody is having a good day so far and that they are enjoying themselves in our current state of social, whatever it was called, I can't remember, but we're all still under social distancing. That's what it's called. I hope you're all doing okay, enjoying yourselves, not getting cabin fever or stir crazy. I have a commission to work on today. This is Joan of Arc from Big Dog Inc. And you will sometimes see it cycling through on my slideshow on the side. But for now, it is sketch and pencil time. So that was a cover that I did in 2014, I think. And I received a commission. So this man has been incredibly patient and he's been waiting since 2016, 17 for this piece. So after a very long wait, I am going to get him his commission. So I work on a waitlist basis with my commissions right now, and you know, I put the person on the list and then I will get to it when I can. Now usually I'm traveling a lot, I have a lot of deadlines, and the getting to it when I can never came. So since there was no convention this weekend, it was canceled or delayed, postponed. I am getting through some of my commissions. Devin, hello and welcome to the stream. Paul, hi. Kara, hello, hello. So I am working on that, and I'm working on this. And one thing is I just put up all of my coloring pages for anybody who is stuck at home, like all of us are these days. You can download them for free, print them out, color them on your computer or your iPad or tablet, whatever type you have. You can just go ahead and get them for free from my website and have yourself some coloring. Not all of them are young children friendly. Nothing in there is risque at all, but still, you know, my comic style is not necessarily children's style, but you know, if you're a parent and you have a kid and you can choose a few of them that you think are all right for them, you know, go for your life, let them do some coloring, you can do some coloring, whatever you want to do. Oh, thank you, Kara. Hello, Anthony, Wayne, Carmen. Matt, you got notified this time. That's wonderful. I'm so glad to see you guys here. We are, some people are having a hard time downloading them, but just let me know if you guys have had any trouble. Has anyone else, Carmen, you're a good person to ask, have you managed to download them yet? Because Dan and I tested it a bunch of times and it seemed to work, but and this is good. I really wanted people to share it around. We may be having like more traffic than we're used to, and that's why we can't, not everyone can access the Google Drive link. I'm not sure what's going on. But yeah, some people are saying they're having some trouble downloading them. So let me know. I'm just closing my Facebook because it's going to slow down my computer. You're having issues with Google Drive right now. Whoops. Matt, were you, no. Is it Gonzalez? Have you been able to download them? True. My stream is not necessarily. But I was talking about the art. Atomic Tizzle, hello. You were able to download them. Okay, good. At least some people are then. I'm super happy. All right. So I was kind of hoping that I would have a little bit more on the wings done before going live. I'm not really used to drawing angel wings. I draw a lot of demon wings. I don't draw angel wings very often. So, you know, feathers are not really, well, feathers on a wing is not my forte. But, you know, we're going to get it done. It'll be fine. Art Nut, hello, hello. Thank you, Carmen. All right. So I want the feathers, like I want one of them to be coming down over her leg. So I'm probably actually going to make it a little bit higher like this, and maybe even have a little bit of an indentation so that it looks like it's sitting on her thigh a little bit. And I might even do two coming down like that. I think that will be better. And then I'm going to have some bigger ones coming down onto the ground, maybe one even flattening out and sitting that way. I just want it to break up the space a little bit here. And then the wings are going off the page, because if I wanted to have the wings in their entirety on the page, it would end up making her so small. Really, once you see the start of wings, we all get the picture. We know what it is, you know? So I've got some of the wings being cut off on either side, but enough of it so obviously they're wings. Oh, interesting, Devin. Yeah, that is possible. Some people said that they were having some issues where it says can't download. Oh, for sure, Central Park. And I totally understand that you know, you're really busy. You're one of the frontline people that is still working and doing such a necessary thing, you know? So I totally get that you're not going to have the time, for sure. Dezaras, thank you so much for the follow. And just so everybody knows, this piece is for Mr. Dezaras. So I'm so glad that you're going to be here. Yay! And thank you for your patience. You are an angel. It's appropriate I'm drawing an angel. You will make time on your one day off. Aw. Hello, I'm doing great, Dezaras. How are you? It says unsupported file type. Bummer. Yay, I'm so glad you like seeing the live progress. Yes, it's the download free coloring pages link, and then, you know, you should be able to just start downloading. Clock Fox, thank you so much for the host. So her hair is also going to be very fun. And like I've explained to you guys as well, the way that I draw hair is I scribble, like I really scribble. And the reason why is because when you're scribbling, you have much more flowing, loose lines. And then I go in and start to perfect these. I will be doing a lot more detail into her hair. And I'm gonna get my line art a lot cleaner than I usually do, say when I'm gonna watercolor something. Because this one's gonna be handled with Copic marker and kind of more my usual commissions. Thank you for the gorgeous cut. Oh, that's so awesome. You're very welcome, Clock Fox. Where is the link? Oh, okay, I can get that for you. And if you go to, let me see, okay, so on my website, dawnmctague.com, there is a tab at the top that says free coloring pages. I'll give you the link right there. So then after you get that, there's a download link right there, and it's gonna take you to Google Drive. Now, technically, anybody who has that Google Drive link, you can download it, even if you don't necessarily have a Google Drive or a Google account. Oh, yay, I'm so glad it helps, Gonzalez. Kara's back, whoop, whoop. Anyway, I can show you guys some of the pages. Now, these ones, I used to sell coloring packs. I don't anymore, but I got them printed on like cardstock, right? Because as you guys know, I am a gigantic paper diva. Now you don't have to, these are just some of the ones that are on the printables. If you don't have a printer, you can color on your iPad, you can color on your, digital device, whatever you happen to have. Or you can also, print them out on regular paper and color them with colored pencil or whatever. Okay, you were able to bypass it, and then it said it's too big to scan. Yes. So Dan did put that in the information on the coloring page. It will say it's too big to scan for viruses. I'm not trying to send anybody a virus. We promised on there that it's virus-free, and that happens when you're sending large files. So you're downloading it anyway. Good, good. So then all it is it's just a zip folder with 39 files. You still have your coloring packs to use. Oh, good, Kara. So anyway, it's a collection of covers and commissions. I did these many years ago, so it's more my older work, but at least it's something to pass the time. Okay. Wings. All right, so what I want to do is I want them a little smaller where they're connecting to her back. And then, no wonder booty. No. P11, hello and welcome to the stream today. So I want to give her, some jewelry, and I will be looking at the Joan cover that I did and trying to get some of that outfit on here, unless, Dezaris, you don't want that. Please, by all means, let me know if I make a statement of something I'm planning to do and you're like, don't like that idea. Just give me a, if you don't want to say it publicly, you can send me a whisper. However it works best for you, just let me know. It's really fun for me to be working on a commission with the person who's gonna get it, seeing the work done in real time. And I'm really like, what's important is that you're happy with it. So just keep me posted. You're working on a Jill Valentine from the RE3 remake. Sweet! I have to be honest, I don't know who that is. Oh, is Philip here and I missed it? Oh, Philip! Hello! So my hope is to get through the rest of the pencils and then start working on the inks. I am not going to ink. Oh, Resident Evil, thank you. Now you all know how very clueless I am as a human being. I've just hard outed myself. It would be cool to have a commission done in real time. Oh, yay, Paul. You'll post it in the Facebook group. Excellent. Hello, Atomic Tizzle. Oh, I wanted to thank you so much for getting the art books. That was so awesome of you. I hope they reach you safely and you enjoy them. So I will be following some of the design that I did years ago for Joan of Arc. I don't even know where to find that file. Ooh, yes, I do know where to find that file. Okay, Joan of Arc. I'm looking. I do. I have 3 art books actually. Okay, Joan of Arc. Where the hell? A B C H I J. There we go. I need to freaking learn my alphabet. Maybe. Okay. So I see what the general design was that I did. Oh, she has a halo. I was wondering about that. Okay, halo incoming. You want all 3. Aw, thank you. If you sign up to my email list, you get 25% off coupon. So you can always apply that to the books if you wish. And anything $50 and above is free shipping within North America. Purple amulet, halo, yes. Okay, you got it. And the same sort of underbust situation. You just got Jim Lee's and Jace got Campbell's. Whoop, whoop. I also, I don't have Jim Lee's art book. Where do you get that? But I do have Campbell's. Oh, I think I saw your commission from Cottony Art then, Paul. You lucky man. That is such a good one. I love Cottony. She is really, it's a she, right? Really good. Underbust. Oh, thank you, P11. Well, this is nice. I've done half of my work for myself. The OG underbust was armor. Yeah, it was way more leathery. Like, cause when you said Joan of Arc Knight, right? And so, well, I guess it's all pretty much the same, but yes, it was more leathery. If we made it more lacy, I mean, that's completely doable. I can 100%, actually you wouldn't even really see it, but like up here, the way that it would kind of be on her shoulders would be a bit more of like leather. I can make it a lot more lacy. So yeah, just give me a heads up on that. Desaras. Kylie, hello, welcome to the stream. I've unleashed my squeaky voice, so, you know, apologies in advance to everybody. When I greet people, it's just all very exciting, and as such, I tend to squeak. I've noticed it. Just Des, thank you. Oh, Cobra Striker, that's awesome. Well, I'm honored to even be in that list because damn, those are some good artists who like literally inspired me to do what I'm doing. You're welcome, Stone Curva. Yay, I'm glad you like the idea. Wayne is back. Hello, Wayne. You got them today, Atomic Tizzle. Aw, that's awesome. Oh, thank you so much, Clockfox. Oh, thank you so much. Okay, how do you want me to pronounce your name? So I've been reading the Gonzalez, but there's M-A-N-T-T. Is that Mant? But thank you so, I just don't want to be reading your name wrong this whole time. But thank you. I'm so glad you liked the pose. They reused that famous Fathom of Turners for a Spider-Woman cover just this week. Meant. Okay. Oh boy, you guys. Feathers. I really don't want to screw these up. But sometimes, honestly, when I care too much, I start ruining shit. So I almost need to, like, not care. It's like I have to trick my own brain to not care as much. It's really difficult. Oh, yay! That's awesome, David! Welcome to the stream! I'm so glad to hear that she can print them and get some coloring in. I'm telling you, it's just almost how, it's for me anyway, I can enjoy watching like a TV show or a documentary, though let's be honest, I don't watch that many of them. It's not great, but anyway, I probably should watch a few more. But anyway, let's pretend I'm smart. And for watching documentaries or having the TV going and, like, you know, marathoning some season of whatever, which I'm doing Vampire Diaries for the 3rd time, so don't judge. I find it so much easier for me to sit through a show if I'm able to fidget. I guess I'm just a real multitasker, fidgeter person. Very high strung is what I've been told I am. So I find it much easier to relax personally if I'm also coloring or working on a cover or commission or whatever I'm doing. I like being able to draw as well. For me, that is the ultimate fun, is watching a show or having a show playing that I don't have to really watch, and working on art. So I'm just kind of hoping there's more people like me somewhere and I'm not like on my own little island, and that you'll enjoy it too. You love how the wings surround her. That's awesome, Des. Woo! You just want to color with I just want to color. Carmen, did you hear that? Oh, thank you so much, Joker NATO. Yeah, wings are a little bit scary, aren't they? So I really care about how these wings look, but I'm trying to trick my brain into not caring about it so much, because generally I'm a better artist when I try not to care so bad, because then I don't overthink it. Does that make sense? Angle Bryce, thank you so much for the follow. Doodling while watching old movies. That's what you like to do, David. Yay! You saw the coloring pages online. Awesome! Thank you so much for the host, Louie. All right, so I'm gonna have just a couple, I'm gonna just give light texture here. I don't plan on inking the wings with black, like at all. The wings are supposed to be white and soft and, you know, your typical angelic feathers. So I have a couple pens that I plan to ink with. These ones are light gray. They're kind of in the blue tone. They pretty much look lighter than a pencil graphite line. And then for her body to continue on with the smooth look, I'm thinking right now to ink her with sepia tones. Again, to soften the whole piece up. Black lines, you know, when you're coloring digitally, you take the lines and you do what's called a color hold, where you colorize the lines in a slightly darker color than whatever they are encasing. Like the outline of skin, you color it a little bit darker than whatever the skin tone happens to be. You know, you do the same thing with clothes and all of that. It just makes it look a little bit more natural. Okay, not everyone likes that. Some people way prefer just the straight black line. I like the color hold. So I use different tones for different parts depending on what it is. But then I will always go back in again. I like makeup. And so I will always go back in and give them some real falsy looking black lashes. Good evening, Rick. Oh, yay, you are so very welcome. I have to give Dan mad props for all of that because, you know, he tried to figure out how to put that on the website in a free download. And, you know, we're just crossing our fingers that it works. I hope you were able to get them without any trouble. Predator is probably run on your TV 1,000 times while doodling. I have never seen Predator. I'm waiting for the hate that's coming. No, actually, Des, it's not more of a challenge for me. Those wings were really hard to draw because to put gears, like steampunk gears, at an angle like that is really, 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 really difficult. For me, anyway. It's just the amount of detail and the amount of complexity that you have to worry about at an angle makes it very complex. These wings are actually much simpler. It's just I always get all up in my own head about the placement of the feathers, and I go too far into it. So that is my own personal issue, but absolutely wings with feathers are much easier than the steampunk gear wings. So you have not made my job harder for me. Never seen, adds to list for movie marathon if you ever get to Canada. If you ever get to Canada, Kylie, I think I'm gonna jump up and down 1,000,000 times and probably also cry. I will be so happy. Kara too, we can just have a cry party. It worked perfectly, very easy to get to. Thank you, Rick, that is wonderful news. All right, just keeping tabs on social. I'm sorry, you guys. I usually try not to do this, but it's just, you know, if I've got somebody really freaking out that they can't get the link, I just want to know. Lee, hello. Aww. They're so sweet. People are really happy. Oh, good. Yay. Hello, Eric. You are so welcome. I hope you're able to download them and print them with no issue and that you color on them. Because I've been told by a lot of people like, yeah, you know, your lines, they look really difficult to color. I don't want to try. Color on them, please. Oh, yay, you got the email, Lee. That's awesome. Oh, Wayne, I already did. There's tape covering them. And I realized that my artist tape is a little bit see-through, so there's double tape on there. So she is very protected. Downloaded great. Thank God. Oh my goodness, it's at 64 shares on Facebook. Yay! I hope people use them. She really does, Anthony. I'm telling you, whenever Kylie's talking about her cooking adventures, and JP Roth is like that too. She is a real cook, and I'm just like, ugh. I'm gonna go make some soup, and I'm gonna pour it out of a can. I actually am perfectly capable of cooking, but why? You'll do all the cooking. Yay! Twitch terms of service for nudity should not apply to art. Agreed, but you know, it is what it is, so tape protection. I'm not trying to get myself banned. All right, so I think that there's something that I want to be careful about. I want enough detail on the wings so that you can see the feathers and all of that, but at the same time, too much detail can over busy the sides. So I actually think I have too much detail on this side, and that is something I'm going to need to reduce. Yes, she is, Paul. But there is coverings, so don't anybody like say that it's not covered. I can, but why? I know. That is my quote of the day. God, it makes me sound so lazy. I promise I'm not. Chicken heat, hello. Exactly. Yeah. Boy, I am just hanging out with you guys, talking and talking, and you know, you are all technically here to see drawings, so I will try to draw a little bit more. You just downloaded the coloring pages. Yay, you're welcome. And I'm so glad it worked. Yes, well, that's what I was thinking too, Paul, but then I wrote Des just like a couple minutes before going live and checked what this commission was, because that just kind of didn't compute to me. And so yeah, he clarified that it's a topless one. So as such, this is covered, but I still have, you know, like she has a whole underbust situation going on. She's got jewelry and beads, and then she's got these big boots. Do you want the boots, Des? So she's got like stockings and then these steampunky boots, and there's a whole thing to put on. And you know what? That's the fun detail, so I might actually do that instead of working on the wings, and I can just hard procrastinate. That will make it harder to color on stream. Yes, I will probably have to do the coloring of the whole torso area, or at least this part, off of stream and then put the tape back on so everything is okay. Thigh-high stockings, boots, yes please. Awesome. You're here for the experience, whatever it may end up. That's awesome. Thank you so much, David. I do. I need, like, removable flower stickers. Yeah, like little post-it flowers. That would be so fun. Nen Chang puts googly eyes on over her drawing nips. Yes. Steel Art. She came around at New York Comic Con and was putting googly eyes on all of our art. It was so fun. And then, so she put some on like a Lady Death cover I did that was at the Coffin Comics booth. And the person came to buy that book, and he was like, no, I don't want a different book. I want the one with the googly eyes. So he actually bought it and got the googly eyes. 2 nights in a row. Yes. Hello, the Merc. I do want to let you guys know I am actually going to take tomorrow off. So I'm live streaming today, and usually Sunday is my day off, but I kind of switched it. Sometimes I'm trying to say switched and swapped at the same time. Try it. It's a whole thing. I know I should just print them. Googly eyes are the best, man. And it's so funny when you see them like on a character like this, you're just like, which eyes am I supposed to look at? You know how girls are, we're always like, look at my eyes. It's like, which ones? Okay, so there's gonna be big old feathers coming all over the place, but you know what? I am so itching to work on her lace and all of that. So we're gonna do that. Oh, only the best size? Again though, the Merc, you're confusing me more. Which ones? Hello, Yo-Yo. Yes, those do. Those eyes are like the little googly sticker ones, so the eyeballs kind of jiggle all around. It's very confusing. So yeah, I'm gonna give her, what I'm gonna do, Des, if you agree, is I'm gonna change all the things that were leather and make them more lace and, I'm gonna make them lace and jewels and gold and, you know, go more in that direction, as opposed to a lot of the leather and buckles that I did in the actual Joan of Arc cover. I think that's kind of the direction that we're leaning towards, but confirm here. You agree. Happiness. Okay. Juash? Is that how you say it? Thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. Too busy to play. Yay, I'm so glad. I hope you enjoy coloring. Okay, so she has a little fleur-de-lis in the center of her chest. I'm gonna look up what that actually looks like. F-L-E-U-R D-L-I-S. Look at that, I can spell some French. All right. I'm just grabbing a random clip art fleur-de-lis just so I can actually see, you know, the difference in size from top to bottom, you know, stuff like that. She is Joan of Arc after all, and so I just want to make sure that I get that right. Okay, I'm just gonna save that real quick. I can't see your guys' comments at the moment because I'm working on getting this fleur-de-lis thing. Save image. All right, so I'm just saving one of these just so I can see it. Again, it's just clip art. So I've got that, I'm back. Where's Sherlock? He's just downstairs, probably, hanging out with everybody. Ooh. Need to find that file. Hold please, everyone. Commissions 2020. You guys are gonna like know how I handle my folders by the end of every Twitch stream. It's like, yes, so it's in here. If you ever need to find something on my computer for me, you've got it covered. So the fleur-de-lis, what's really awesome about it is it does fit perfectly under, right in the middle, under her boobs. Yay. Okay, so it's gonna be a little bit on angle, meaning that that side, the side that's a little further away from us, is going to have to be slightly smaller and squished because it's on perspective. So I just need to make sure that it's turning with her body correctly. And then some of it would be a little bit covered right there. Okay. Joan of Arc. There we go. Erminos, you're very, very welcome. I'm so glad that you were able to get them, and I hope you have fun. So that needs to go in more. And that's what I use my trusty teeny weeny little eraser for. This eraser, you can get it on Amazon. I'm not sponsored by it. I have no affiliation with them, but it's just a damn good eraser. So it's called the Mono Zero, and it's the round barrel one is my preference, but this is how I can clean up all of my lines. Jeff, hello! You're taking a break from the honey-do list. Okay. They printed off nicely. You already got them? Oh my God, that's awesome. Look at you, just so on it, Art Nut. Oh, yes, sorry, too busy to play. I missed what you asked there. I am using a... trying to remember the name of my pencil. I do have it listed there, but what I'm using is a 0.3 millimeter pencil. Alvin, A-L-V-I-N, is the brand. And I think it costs like $6, so it's not an expensive pencil. It's not extremely fancy, but I love it. And I'm using 3 millimeter lead, and it's HB. I think we're having spaghetti tonight for dinner. Okay, so then I had some jewels coming. So I'm giving her some jewelry coming off her, off the center of her little fleur-de-lis thing. So just off of either side, I'm gonna have a little bit, but then you gotta think about how the body is turning and where it would all start to go over, you know, because you want it to look like it's going over the hip and resting on the hip correctly. Dan is, because he's a sweetheart and he's giving me time to be on live. For the last year, you've been dedicating time to art and drawing, digital and traditional, used as stress relief. That's so awesome. I'm really glad that you've, you know, found something to help you, and you're finding what works for you and stuff. And, you know, art only gets better and easier the more you do it. So that is great. I'm not sure if I like where that's sitting on her body. I might want to move it. Yeah, like that, or maybe even a little bit higher. Because I don't really like it when things, it's called tangent lines, where something meets right at another point with something else. So like, if it's right in the small of her waist right there, that's like too much shit happening in one spot. So I'm gonna move that up. Perks to Dan. Yeah, Dan's amazing. Hello, Arturia. All right, and I'm gonna move this side down a little bit more. Okay, and the way it would set on her waist here, I don't want to make it a straight line because then that doesn't imply that she's got any actual roundness to her, you know? She's not a flat, one-dimensional thing. She's got, you know, you have to kind of fake depth with art to give things dimension on the body and, you know, everywhere else. You have to put that perspective in and make things curve in a way that you know, doesn't look right to your eye initially, but you need to think about, okay, so, you know, even if it's a little bit more like an ellipse, it's still round in some way, oval, ellipse. And so I'm kind of giving her a little bit more of an ellipse style rib cage. So it would be somewhat straight right here, but then it would turn and curve right there as it's rounding. I'm doing the same thing on her her panty line, you know? And because we're really looking at her panty line from above a little bit, say that we're on the same eye level as her or standing a little bit above her, this would round up, this would round down. Oh yay, I'm so glad you like them, Kylie. You already have most of them, no? Yay, Art Nut. I'm happy to help. Oh, you're so welcome, After Mac. Yay! Yeah, Arturia, I took all of my coloring pages. I used to have coloring packs on my website. I took all the coloring pages and put them up as digital downloads so that you can print them out. We're all stuck in our houses. There are far bigger heroes that are out there, you know, the doctors, the nurses, everybody that's doing their part to help. I'm not helpful in any form of medical way, but I can help with people that are bored. So I put all of my line art up for people to download, print, and color, or color on their device, whatever. So there's the link. You haven't gotten that one yet. Sorry, Arturia. Joker NATO, download complete. Woo! You're not stuck in your house. I know, but you are a hero. You're actually part of the solution, Paul. Yeah, that was so cool of Stefan, or Stefan. They're yours now. Oh, you got them. That's so awesome. No, thank you, Devin. That's so sweet and encouraging. I heart you. Oh, yay, Kylie! Woohoo! I hope you like it, hun. Aw, thank you, hun. Okay, so she's got the boots. Corey, hello, how's it going? Kylie. Congratulations. That is epic. And I am so sorry. I know you're waiting on me for something. My days have been crazy lately. But I will get in touch. I promise. I'm so sorry. Make Book Dragon. Hello. All right, so she's got boots that are lace up all the way down. Oh, that's gonna be a whole thing to ink. I do this shit to myself, man. Oh, Kylie, congratulations. I'm so happy for you. Look at you being a comic book artist, cover artist, colorist. Go you. Des, I am very happy about working on this. Don't worry. I'm just like giving myself shit because I drew this and designed it, and this is, you know, I do it to myself. And I love putting in details. So please don't take any of this or worry about it. I just, am shooting the shit. You'll move on to something else while you wait. Okay, I will try to get it to you tomorrow morning. My tomorrow morning. Okay, so all of this is gonna be little jewels and beads, and it's all gonna be done in gold, and I can use my metallic gold paint, which I'm very excited about. Yes, Atomic. For right now, all the conventions are either postponed until a later date or on hold, trying to get new dates, but we still have to see how all of this plays out. So I got rid of my convention schedule page and I put up the free coloring pages instead. Refracted Fluff, hello! Welcome to the stream. All right, and then she has, I'm gonna put it a little bit higher. I drew it like really low down, like touching the fleur-de-lis. I don't like my choices there. I'm gonna move it up a little bit. I reserve the right to change my own art and design. You gotta improve sometimes, right? So I'm gonna give her necklace right here. And then I'm thinking I'm gonna give her like some kind of choker as well. I'm really into the like multi-necklace situation at the moment. Agreed. Awesome, Des. I know the golden metallic paint that I have is just the funnest thing to work with. So I am really excited. River Dragon, hello! And then there's just enough room for her halo up here. Yay. So, maybe I need to change the direction of her wings a little bit because, okay, they're gonna attach, they kind of usually attach like right up by the like shoulder blades on the back. So, now granted, they do turn downward. Yeah, never mind. I don't need to move them. They can turn downwards and go behind her head. Frosted Flakes, hello and welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Yes, I wanted to do 60s, 70s hair. I don't know. I'm in that kind of mood. Okay, now for her belt and everything, I had, so she's got like some metal chains that are kind of coming down, and then I'm going to have one sitting on her thigh right there. Now it would come straight down like this, but then it would go over her thigh and then come down, and then it would go straight down. So I'm going to do something like that and maybe have two of them, and have the other one maybe a little bit more here and come down as well. So there's going to be some beads and things here. And then one more that's kind of starting up there. You could use some giant wings to fly around with, right? Big everything, says Des. Yes. Lots of junk food and soft drinks. Yeah, I guess everyone's trying to cut down on their sugar, which is good. We're all supposed to be working on our personal immunity and staying healthy and not like eating tons of junk food. So I think everybody's trying to do their part, and as such, all the good food that usually nobody touches is getting snapped up. Aw, thank you, Atomic. You know what? Okay, this is something I want to show you guys. Whenever you're drawing something, do as I say, not as I do. This is a giant no-no in art, and I just did it. So there's one line here, pretty much completely evenly spaced is another one, and then there's the line of her panties, which again, the spacing of them is almost identical. That shit ends up making your work look unprofessional. I just did it without thinking, and that's kind of something that your brain will do to you until you train it not to, is to have these kind of evenly spaced. I mean, if you count these ones in too, it's like boop, boop, boop. She's got these little even stripes all the way down the side of her hip. That shit looks really bad. So, just look out for it in your own work. I just did it, and I'm gonna have to erase it and try again. But this stuff is no good. Hello, Vlad. Yeah, at least people are sticking with their diet. So, time to erase my mistakes here. That does not look good. Probably what I'm gonna do is get rid of this line for now. I liked the direction of it. I liked the crisscross that we had going on. But then, yes, exactly. Don't have everything evenly spaced. It makes, I don't know. And you know what? It's not like people will look at your work and be like, well, everything is too evenly spaced and I don't like that. They're not going to know or really notice. And I'm not saying that non-artists won't notice. Everybody will probably notice it, even if they can't put their finger on exactly what it is. It's just like, oh yeah, you know, that's nice, but it looks a little bit unprofessional. So I'm always having to watch out for shit like that, because I'm such a like neat, organized, little bit OCD, and you can see it in my work sometimes. Thank you, Atomic Tizzle. Oh, sorry, Mitch. So I like this one. I'm gonna leave that one for now. And then because of the way she's standing and things, or sitting, I might have to rethink some of the design that I put in the cover and make it work for here, because it might just be too much detail clustered in one little spot. So we'll see. But now it's boots time. And the way that I kind of figure out how the boots are supposed to sit, especially when you're working with lacing up the boots, is to kind of plan it all out and get the placing of where the opening of the boots would be figured out. So for here, you know, there's gonna be, this is the center of her leg. Because of the way it's turning, this is actually the center. And I'm gonna get that all the way down to the tip of her toe. So if I make it this wide, that means on this side there will be no lacing. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna bring it in a little bit more, like so. And usually, like with thigh-high boots and all of that, or any kind of boot really, the lacing gets closer in and tighter together as it goes down your foot. You know, your feet are, of course, like your actual foot and around your ankle is narrower than the top of your thigh. So, you know, you gotta kind of think that, keep that in mind and kind of widen it out a little bit as it gets to the top. The less she's wearing, the better. Oh, so you don't want the boots exactly like the ones that I drew. That's good to know, Des. I'm gonna think about it. I think that the lacing is probably still in place, but I might make them a little bit softer. Maybe not put any of the like metal bits and stuff. Maybe I could do like design some boots that are a little bit more ribbon and lace based. And you know what I think might look prettier? Is to do, maybe not make the boots thigh high and actually make the boots shorter and give a little bit more room to breathe for the lace and everything. Lace and ribbon, maybe. That might be really pretty. Kind of go more lingerie, less armor. And you know what would look really pretty? Is, you had mentioned purple and white and gold. Is, I was thinking with a lot of these places, if I did like a lavender purple under color and then did the lace all in white, I could use like white ink or white jelly roll or something and do all the lace detailing on top of it. So it's kind of like a mesh boot, purple mesh with white embroidery kind of look. That might be pretty. Lace and ribbon. All right, you got it. Now it's time to design some boots, people. More purple is better for you, your game. Okay. A woman's thighs always need to breathe. Oh, that's funny. Now, I like the height of this. So I might do something. Ooh, I just got an idea. Because I want some satin involved in this somehow. this. Okay, so this is the direction of her leg right here. Well, Yo-Yo, what it is I'm doing a character from a cover that I did a few years ago, and she's got these massive thigh-high steampunk boots. So we're doing that character. We're just kind of lingerie spinning it. So she has boots. So I do kind of need to work within the boot genre, but just lingerie it. So I guess she's gonna need it as a heel. Okay, I'm looking, Kylie. Oh wow, those are pretty. Yeah, that's almost exactly what I was thinking, except that I would put the lacing in the front so that I can have it hanging down here, and then we'll see it to the side over there. Erlas, hello. Casey21, thank you so much for the follow. Yes, you really helped. So I'm gonna adjust them, of course, make them my own. But I really like that basic plan, and that's what I had in mind. Mark! No worries. Thank you for stopping in and saying hi. I hope you and your family are doing well. Lots of love to you. Captain Terrific, hello. It's on my paper. It's on my Cougar Digital Smooth. Okay, so I want to do something like so. All right, I needed to change the direction slightly. I had it a little bit on too sharp of an angle. See you later. Thank you so much for stopping in. All right, so I want to give these a little bit of a lacy top. So we're just gonna do it kind of like that. I'll make them a little bit simpler in a minute, or a little bit better maybe. Okay, so it wouldn't go there. I don't know if I want to do heels. Sometimes heels, when they're just kind of off to the side like this, can look really weird, but I will, I'm gonna keep thinking about it. But they were bugging me right now. Okay, so goes rounded at the base. And then I'm gonna just start setting up where I'm gonna start having the lace connect. Something kind of like that. Okay. So I'm spacing them further apart than I normally would because I want to do this with satin ribbon. And as such, it would, it's gonna be fatter, and so I need more room for it. Rob, hello! Okay, and then the ribbon is going to be here. So I've kind of got the boot opening up a little bit like that. Okay, there's of course going to be some wrinkles in the cloth. Justin, hello! Okay, and then I want there to be like a nice pretty bow here. But it's going to be being pulled by gravity down. You just woke up, Chicago? Crazy! Were you like up all night or something? I just need to move some of my shit out of my way. I'm trying to draw sideways so you guys can see the whole thing. Helen Head, hello and welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. I am, Corey? Oops. Thank you, Philip. I always think it looks better when you're doing a ribbon bow that one of the ties is much longer than the other because they're so close together. If they're both exactly the same length, it just looks a little unnatural, overly planned. So I always make the ribbons a little bit uneven for that reason. Oh, I'm telling you, Corey, maybe you haven't been around in a while. I'm sort of talking a little bit more the way I just talk all the time, so I apologize. All right, yes, that is straight. And then on this side, of course, it would just be laying on her boot. Maybe like that. One would be there and the other one would just kind of be going around behind. Oh, that's awesome, Justin. Thank you, Des. That means so much. I really hope you're happy with this. Yay, use those crayons, Rob. Oh, that's so great, Philip. Dawn is part pirate. True story, Kara. So, you know, because of the heavy amount of detail and lace that I'm going to be putting in her boots at the bottom, I'm going to make her stockings a little bit more sheer and pretty, maybe have like little specks in them so that they're slightly sparkly or something. I will be thinking about exactly how to color them and all of that, but they're not going to have tons of detail or lace or anything. I'm going to leave that for the boots, and then more lace and detail up here in her underbust area. Hello, the fourth denial. Welcome to the stream and thank you. Oh, and thank you for the follow. Philip. You're such a sweetheart. Thank you. So I'm gonna leave her panties just as they are. They are going to be very, very basic. There's not gonna be a ton of activity because I think that like there's enough going on, and sometimes there's got to be somewhere your eye can rest where it isn't just like an assault of detail. So I'm gonna leave them plain, but then there's going to be, you know, the jewels on her hip. There's gonna be plenty of other stuff going on. And they're gonna be hanging down like that. I'll put some jewels at the bottom. So there's just gonna be some little chains hanging off her hip right there. Yeah, activity. Thank you, Atomic. Oh no, there's the Justin, Kara, Kylie going on. Yeah, it's a great big crowd. It's awesome. Dan, it seems like it. I haven't looked at all the comments online in a while. But yes, it seems as though it's working. We've got a lot of comments on there, though. Someone wrote, awesome, you deserve more gummy bears. Right? I want all the gummy bears. All right. I'm not seeing any more. Thank you, Des. That's so sweet. I've been trying. It's just I'm having a hard time getting my numbers up. And so I qualify for everything except for the average views. That's where I'm stuck and I can't progress to partner. Gabriel, hello! It did, honey. It worked for, I'm talking to Dan, the Forest Lord on here. It did, and a lot of people have been able to download it and everything's been fine. Yeah, okay. Oh, someone commented. Okay, someone said I'll give it another shot. Got the error messages, but I just downloaded to my files and after that was able to pull them up and print them right from my phone. So I guess people are getting it figured out. Jen Hardy and King Armidian. I'm so glad. Welcome to the stream. It's great to have you. Gabriel, Joan of Arc, my patron saint of boobage. Yeah, right? I said it right the first time. Classic. Well, thank you so much for the follow. Oh, agreed, Paul. You'll get one mad stomachache. You are after Mac? That's so awesome. Aw, you're... You don't have to Google Wonder Booty. I just go over and caress it. Lol. Justin's flexing on everyone right now. Oh, yay. Well, Dan did the majority of that work. I have no idea how to set up a page like that. So go, Dan. But I'm so glad you're happy, Gabriel. Where's my eraser? There it is. Do you scan this and do the coloring digitally? Sometimes, but for this one, it's a commission, so I'm gonna be coloring it traditional. So probably the next time I go live, which will probably be on Monday, I'm gonna be working on coloring this one up. And for this, because of the paper that I've chosen to use, this is going to be colored with Copic marker primarily, probably a touch of like metallic gold paint and maybe some colored pencil. Yes. Win. I have not tried the Arteza markers, but I've done a hardcore investment into my Copic marker set, so I'm kind of sticking with those, honestly, just because it's what I have, it's what I know, and I've already spent so much getting them. So in other words, I really can't afford to buy a whole nother set of markers. Or I could, but my husband is very traumatized already by the amount of money I spend on art supplies. He may have a heart attack. Now you do. Yay! That's awesome, Kylie. So what I want to do is I want her under bust area and her her boots to have the same lace pattern. So, you know, it kind of ties the room together. Oh, I wish, Des. I hardcore wish. I may not do all of these under bust beads. I'm thinking about it. Der bottom boobin. That's funny. That's under review. For right now, I want to give her a little bit more lace and stuff on her under bust thing, because in the cover that I'm kind of basing this off of, it's she's wearing more armor. We want to go more lace. I have not reached out, Des. I hope so, Kara. Oh, thank you, Paul. That's so sweet. I do have preemptive pasties on. Not too preemptive though, Chicago, because I did sketch them in. Okay, I have this part a little bit too far over, so I need to get that in place. Yeah, you did. Because I did that off stream. Love the special delivery postcard. Have you seen those hologram stickers? Which hologram stickers? So I'm just looking at the necklace I gave her on the cover that I'm sort of referencing for this. Okay. I don't think that this was a specific shape or anything. I think I just kind of wung it on that, so I'm gonna wing it again. Yeah, it's kind of a big file, Gabriel. Oops. Was it too much for you to download? Oh, you're gonna, you may have to be selective now. Yeah, just pick your favorites. Okay, so even though this does appear to be having quite a hard line on the underbust, I do want it all to be lace. So it's gonna have a much softer edge now, and you guys can kind of see how I work through drawing lace. Underbust is a fun word. Yeah, you're really having fun with that one, aren't you, Justin? Okay, so for lace, I find lace looks the prettiest, or at least my favorite kinds of lace have kind of an undefined edge. Like, I don't really like it when there's piping on it or anything like that. I really think it's pretty when they kind of have the little, like, feathering at the end. So I'm gonna be doing that here for sure. Amir TV Play, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. Sorry, Corey. So yeah, I will probably leave a little bit of like boning in it or something. But with lace, I generally try to just kind of keep it pretty simple and delicate and not, you know, overthink lace. A lot of times I'll literally just kind of scribble. Not because I'm trying to be lazy, but because I've found that when you kind of like overthink the lace a lot, to me, it starts to look a little bit worse. So I'm just going to make them sort of, I'm going to give it a couple little bumps. I like it when it's uneven looking a little bit. But it needs to have enough of a repeatable pattern, at least on this particular design, so that it's clear that it's, you know, she's kind of wearing a whole set. Yay, the refresh worked. I'm so happy. Underwater Dawn is gone. Excellent. Yep, statue. Oh, that's great. So slightly uneven always give it a little bit of space, or at least I do, along the edge. So a loose edge, but then a little bit of breathing room, and then another design. So I might just kind of make it a little bit like an upside down fleur-de-lis right here, just to kind of imply it. Hopefully no one will really be like, oh, that's just an upside down fleur-de-lis. It's just something to kind of visually make it all come together. Yeah, I'm bummed too, Corey. I would be shocked if Calgary Expo happens. So it's sad, but I will gladly sign more books next year. All right, and then this is kind of the top of her under bust situation. So I'm gonna do that part now. And so I'm gonna almost make it look like a little bit of a lacy set somehow, which means I need to kind of tie in some of the metal, because I do have this big fleur-de-lis right here. And I need to tie it in with the rest of her outfit. I don't get it. Why is everyone saying it over and over? Is it just Justin? Is it your word for the day? It's just you. So I might need to reduce the amount of hair that I have covering her shoulders so that we can see a little bit more of the top of her shirt. Oh, I'm sorry, After Mac. Fleur-on boots are gold hardware or is part of pattern to stockings? Part of the pattern to the lace. I was just kind of doing an upside down pattern. I don't think it's gonna be really detectable. It's just kind of, you know, I'm mapping out how to do all the little lacy bits. You asked how to tie it together, so I just wondered your thoughts on it. I'm not sure I followed, Des. I'm super sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna make this a little bit more, I'm thinking about making it almost more like a little bolero top, you know? So it kind of goes over all of her shoulders. But I'm not sure. Sometimes you just have to think about it. Welcome to this afternoon stream. Okay, so I'm working on getting all the lace in. Right now I've just had to erase her hair so that I can get all these details in. Alex No Stop, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, Juan. Really, Mike? Oh my God, that's crazy. Thank you so much for ordering it, and yay, I'm so happy. Hello, Chaos. Okay, so there's just gonna be a little bit of a bigger jewel right there. And then it'll be, with these chains hanging down. No, I don't know how that looks. Not sure. No likey. Oh. Excuse me. Yeah, Sleepy Dawn. Sorry, everybody. We all are, yeah. Good night, Chaos Fusagi Rose. Is it Chaos Fusagi Rose? Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out for a while and sleep well. Jim Kim is Korean. Hello and welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. I'm really sorry for missing that. Send Sherlock to liven it up. I know, you guys. I need to wake myself up. Stay awake. Oh, Chaos is okay. All right. Bye-bye. No! Quickly shout, Fleur-de-lis! I did! Alright, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna shake and move so that I wake myself up a little bit. Shake, 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 shake. Maybe I should do like some kettlebell swings or something. You took off your shoes when I got past 10? I broke the counter. Am I really that bad, you guys? Normal time finish, yes. And then I'm gonna watch Vampire Diaries and keep working on this after dinner with Vienna. Jump through a window, that'll wake me up. They are giving me a complex, Kylie. They're making fun of me. Oh, I love it though. It's so fun. All right, I'm gonna be back in 2 minutes. Okay, back. Hello. Roid rage beeper. Okay, I'm gonna be more alive. I'm gonna snap to it, and I don't know how to snap my left hand. Can't get all tired and shit. Kylie is the one that makes us hungry. All right, time to work on the boots. So I'm gonna have this side be the side that comes over a little bit with the lace, and the lace is gonna have to bunch up. I'm gonna have it go over like that. And I want these to be satin lace, so it's gonna be all nice and pretty. totally wear the boots, but not in white. What color would you get them in, Kylie? Oh, okay, wait. So the underside goes under, under, and then over. Over is on this side. Under. And under. So over is like that. Over to under. Gotta keep all this stuff straight in your head when getting these done. That is correct, Kylie. Hello, Travis. Yes, the drawing is going to be an angel. That's correct. Okay, and then it goes under and ties right up there. So, like so, and then there will be a little, I don't know if I'm gonna do a tongue on these boots or if I'm gonna leave them open. I might just leave them open. No, not like a literal tongue. Yes, that part of the boot is called the tongue. Red lace over black satin and vice versa. Yay! Okay, so there's gonna be the little grommets, like so. Or maybe I won't do grommets and I'm just gonna make this part like, I gotta think about the design here. I'll make it come to a point in the front. That would be pretty. And I guess they do need to be heels. Okay, so if the heel is going that, hey, kitty Shmoo. What's up? This is my son Lyndon creeping in. Oh. Oh, okay. It's not called the flappy bin. You hate them? So the heel part, though, always goes a little bit in from the outside of your actual heel. People are saying hello to you, Lyndon.
Yeah. Good for you. You can talk. Hello, goodbye. I shall leave.
He says hello and goodbye. All right, her foot might be a little bit too pointed heel. I might bring it a little bit more bent right there. Yo-Yo's back. Hello. Good memory, Paul. That's awesome. Honestly, we weren't keeping everything, you know, like we didn't intentionally go with L's. It's just we liked those names. But you have a really good memory, Paul. I'm so impressed. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Gabriel. I really like her name. Oh, Yo-Yo, you are an angel. Thank you so much for everything you're doing. Stay safe and get some good rest. We've decided Sherlock is the trash panda. He is so plushy. I'm almost leaning towards getting rid of the belly chain and just having it connect onto her panties right here, and maybe give her panties a few more jewels or something like that, and then the gold chains would make sense, because I like the gold chains hanging down. It kind of brings a little bit of visual interest into this area. But I think it might be one too many thing all along the side of her body to have the gold chain. So I'm thinking about that. You're running behind on commissions. Oh, I'm so sorry, love. He is the floofy cat. Yeah, no mid-chain. Okay. Des, you can always say if you want the mid-chain. I'm just thinking right now it's not, the spacing is getting a little bit messed up. But, you know, if you really want it, then let me know and I will find a way to make it work. Mark, hello. Juan. How's Sherlock's teeth cleaning going? Good. I have it on my to-do list every day and we run through our routine. First thing I do is he gets his breakfast. After about an hour or two after he's had his chance to finish his breakfast, I brush his teeth. And he's being far more agreeable, and I'm learning too how to brush his teeth. I brush his teeth and then I clean his eyes and wash his face so that he doesn't have any toothpaste on his whiskers. And he likes his face being cleaned. It's his morning spa time. Then he gets a brushing. Then I clean his litter box and he gets his treats. And that's our morning routine. And then if he needs it, I'll clip his nails, but that's not always. I do that like every so often. Stever, hello, welcome to the stream. Cat spa, cat spa. Yes, it's kitty spa time. Well, it's so great to see you, Steve. All right, so I have kind of where her hip bones are mapped out, and so that's where I'm gonna put the little connector piece. And then it would rotate like that. Oh, yay, I'm so glad you like it, Steve. Sherlock does have me well trained. And his day, I mean, maybe it's just my own, like, guilt that is making me feel this way, but I do feel like Sherlock's day is a little thrown off until he has his morning, you know, his morning spa time. He kind of like follows me around expectantly if I haven't done it. Like, when are you going to give me my brushing and my everything? Come on, lady. I know, I haven't drawn a Joan of Arc in ages and it's so fun. really can. Sherlock also molests my blanket. It's a little bit traumatic to see happen, but he will assault my blanket. Oh, for anyone who is new on here, Sherlock is my cat. He's a British short hair, and he's, you know, he's a whole thing. He's extremely fabulous, has an immense amount of attitude, and is a little bit naughty, but we love him. So I may not get to inking this time, but I will, I'll try to have a good majority of her inked by the next stream so that I can just be working on the coloring. What needs to happen is once I'm done inking this, I need to scan it so that I have a clean version of the line art. So I don't want to like finish the inks and go straight into coloring on one stream because my scanner and Twitch for some reason do not work at the same time. I think it's because of how many things I have plugged into my USB ports. It confuses the scanner and it won't work. Makeke, thank you so much for the follow. No, wait, I don't think I did that correctly. Makeke. Or maybe I did. Anyway, if I pronounced your name wrong, I'm really sorry. What sounded depressing? It's fine, no worries, thank you. So that's, I take my eraser, for anyone new on here, I am sketching and going to be inking this piece all in one go, basically. Like I'm not gonna get a new piece of paper. So in order to kind of lightly erase my lines so I can put a more final pencil over my sketch, I take my eraser, and this is just your simple Faber-Castell kneaded eraser. They cost about $1.50. And I roll it like a little sausage, and I roll it over the paper so it just gently picks up any excess graphite, and then I can go in and refine the lines. I need a new computer. No, I don't think it's that. I think that it's like the computer reads all the ports. I don't know. You would know more about computers than I do, Philip. Don't you work in IT? I realized I'm about to say something about computers, and then I'm like, shit, I'm talking to somebody who knows a lot more about computers than I do. I'm just gonna pipe down now. I can't game for the life of me, Justin. Nice, Chicago. I will literally never game. I've had so many people try to get me to game with them. I'm a lost cause. Also, I get a really weird, like, vertigo feeling when I'm gaming. Oh, did you see Tom posted that Shannon's feeling better, his wife? So that is wonderful news. Okay, so I'm just making a little knot for the ribbon. I definitely want this ribbon to be satin, shiny, pretty. And I want it going lower than the pedestal behind it. And the reason why I'm doing that is to make it clear that it's in front of the pedestal. Oh, interesting. First-person shooters are the only games that give you vertigo or dizziness. Oh, Des is here. You're playing one now as the Twitch-a-thon continues? You haven't played a game in like an hour. Lol. Oh, you work in semiconductor and you make the components. That's cool, Philip. Des, the one thing that I changed is I decided to not do the belly chain. It was just a little much in her whole hip area. I'm trying to just leave a bit more space. And now I'm working on refining my sketch lines on the front of this boot. Oh my God, Justin! That is so scary! I tried to play Halo with my son, my teenage son, and because he was trying to teach me how to do games. So he stood there and he's like, Mom, okay, now this is when you shoot. And he's like, you need to shoot me now. And I was like, I can't do it. I won't do it. No, no, no. So he like put down his controller and was like, I'm leaving. This is boring. He lasted about 5 minutes with me and was like, yeah, no, this is no fun. Left. A lot of goodness in that whole hip area. Okay. Oh, good. I'm glad you're okay with it, Des. So that means I was talking to you and you weren't here. Lol. So her foot on this side is not going to be completely seen. That's why I'm not inking this whole thing yet, because I need to do the wings and decide which parts of the wings are covering where. Like I've got some wing pieces coming down here. I might have one coming in right there, and then another one possibly covering a whole portion of her boot like that. Maybe even one more. And then the rest will go underneath, like there might be one there, for instance. So there's gonna be wing parts coming down all around, and as such, I don't want to ink anything until I know where everything's gonna be. Yeah, that's true, Paul. Thank you. Because I was like, I can't do this. I can't do this. Your mom games only slightly less than you do. Oh my God. Maybe it wouldn't, Paul. No, I don't think so, Des. There's gonna be portions. I'm not gonna completely cover any foot, but there will be some feathers. Like I've got one even going over her thigh right here. Like her leg is sort of, you know, in between a curtain. So I need to make sure that everything is figured out, because if my whole wing plan works, then there will be portions of the wing over and under her thighs in varying places. So there's never going to be one complete limb covered by the wings, but bits of them will as the wings are coming down. I could totally rock Animal Crossing. I don't know what that is. I know it's a game, but beyond that, I don't know. Exactly, Chicago. You get it. I really hope so, Mark. I do like playing Juice Cubes. So there might be one more wing piece. You know, I'll make sure that it actually makes sense. I'm not gonna like defy the laws of science and form. I don't know what it would be, but like I'm not gonna make it so that it's like some sort of spaghetti style situation where it just makes no sense and it looks ridiculous. I will try to make it sensual. And Juice Cube sounds like a drinking game. It's an app. It's like tic-tac-toe, but with little juice cubes. It's living in a little town with little animal people and designing your house and just chilling. Yeah, no, I think I find that really boring. Like back when Dan and I were like teens, he tried to get me to start gaming with him, you know? And so he tried to teach me how to play Age of Empires. And I hated it. I played with him for one day just, you know, be a good girlfriend, but I was just like, fuck this. Oh, it happens, Corey. All the time. I should just come with like a warning, I think. See, now you're all speaking a different language. I don't understand any of this, but that's fine. We can still get along. Pong. It's time in 8 minutes, and then I'll go. Yeah, well, you lost me even before that. Oh, thank you so much, Wayne. It was great to have you here. Have a good evening. I don't know about the top of the boots yet. I can't say I'm super happy with it yet, but that's fine. I'm gonna keep working on the lace. Me too, Kara. We can be lost together. Aw, I love you, Kara. All right, 4 more minutes. We're getting this figured out. Slowly it's coming together. And have the boots figured out. Ish. Have the lace figured out. Made some adjustments on things. Arsonist Expert, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. Oh, thanks, Stever. Okay, thank you, Kylie. I'll check it out. Oh yeah, you're right. Because this is even foreshortened, so it would need to be about right here. Good catch, Kylie. Thank you. Calf muscles align, that's right. Good night, Jeff. Have a great weekend, and thank you so much for hanging out. Okay, you guys, it's time for me to go have dinner. I love you all so much. Des, it was great to hang out with you here and so that you could see your commission being done. Thank you again so much for your patience. You are a rock star. And guys, it was so great to hang out with all of you. I love you tons and tons. Stay safe. Behave and don't go out if you guys are under any kind of quarantine or whatever it is we're all supposed to be doing. I love you guys tons. Take care. I will see you again probably on Monday. I'm gonna take tomorrow off, chill, clean, you know, mommy things, and I'll catch you guys later. Thank you all so much for your support and for being here. So much love to all of you. Have a good evening or day, whatever time it may be for you. Huge hugs and kisses to everyone. See you later. Bye.